Namaste. I'm Ezichiade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. Today I'm answering viewer questions. Today's question comes from @BK Sumit, who asked, what is a sacred altar? Now, before we examine in greater detail my personal home sacred altar, let's discuss what is sacred and what is an altar and why would you want one in your home. So, first of all, if we can agree on anything, we can agree in the Hermetic Principles, the 7 Hermetic Principles that guide us in understanding the reality that we live in, this third dimension, and dimensions beyond. So, when we consider polarity, positive and negative, then we consider an order to either polarity. For instance, if you were to consider the sky positive and the ground negative, then we could agree that there is height to the sky. And at the highest point, we may consider that the divine realm. Say the highest point is divine, and the lowest point would be the lowest point of negativity, or hell, if you were. So, then if we were to consider those conditions being in, say, the astral plane, the ethereal plane, a plane not here among us on the third dimension, then we could say that to compare as above, as below here on this plane, then a similar value system also occurs, where we have good people, good deeds, we have many good energies, and then we have negative people, evil people, and many negative deeds. So, in considering the spiritual counterpart of divine or sacred, then we would say that what we consider sacred or divine is that which raises us up from the lower levels. And by approaching an object, a condition as sacred, then we increase the value of what it is that we're doing there. When we put in our heart, our gratitude, that energy magnifies, amplifies the goodness that we intend. Then, when we speak sincerely in front of a sacred location, a sacred altar, if you will, then a sacred altar becomes what we call a focal point, the center of our attention. And that focal point is where light emerges. Now, in the case of my home sacred altar, there is a home scroll, 5 Chinese characters written to define the spiritual aspect of divinity. Great, light, bright, true God. And by speaking sincere words in front of this sacred scroll, more light emerges when a prayer is prayed there. So by using a particular prayer, a Kododama type prayer, the Amatsu no Rito, it creates a very constant vibration that lasts even after the words have long ceased. And so, a sacred altar is a beacon of light. It is said or estimated that the light emitted by a sacred altar may reach up to 1 kilometer in radius from the point where it is mounted. Now, I don't know if that's so, but I do know that there is a lot of light in this area. There is light wherever I go. People always comment on that. There is light in these videos. Watching these videos will bring you divine light, and it will help to purify the negativity within our thoughts, words, and actions that we have performed. So now, if you are into Lightworker strategies, you want to know more about sacred altars, then make sure you type Lightworker in the comments and we can discuss it further. Make sure you type Lightworker in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, ring the all notification bell so you know when new videos are uploaded. Like and share this video. It will help us in the algorithm. And if you want to acquire quantum orgonite, use the link in the description. This will help you on your path. It will help also repel negative energies from your presence and block EMFs like 5G and other deadly radiations that permeate in our bodies daily. Make sure you get with me on social media using the links in the description. There's an awesome TikTok that we have that we put a lot of interesting stuff there as well. Make sure you get with us there. And if you want to donate to the channel, this will allow us to get better equipment, better locations, better people to interview. Make sure you do that if that is your choice. Thank you for your participation. Namaste.